Hey everyone, Creature back, finally with another video, and surprisingly enough, this is on Halloween, so happy Halloween to everyone. Like, you're gonna go, maybe you might go trick-or-treating, you might give candies out to trick-or-treaters, you might have a Halloween party or something, who knows. But I hope you all have a good Halloween, and a safe one too. And this is not really anything Halloween related, but I figure I'd just bring up an update on my Mcfarlane Toys Red Hood figure. And as you can see, he's holding a knife that I made. And we'll just go over what I did. The hands and the knife are from the Mcfarlane Toys Bloodshot figure. I just cut the blade down to be shorter to give him a knife. And yes, it's a little crooked, but oh well. And the hands, again from Bloodshot. Now, I decided to use a Sharpie, a permanent marker Sharpie to paint the hands. I was thinking of painting them black, but, you know, putting the accessories in his hands and taking them out, yeah, it's not going to work. So, I didn't paint them black. I decided to just color them with permanent marker Sharpie. And of course, if the old skin color starts to show, I could just paint it again. And if you can see here, the glove cuffs from his original hands, I cut off and glued to the forearms. And I actually swapped out these are actually not the original Red Hood's joints. These are actually from the Arkham Asylum Batman. As you see, the wrist joints here, and you can see there's gray, and the little hip assembly down here, those are from the Mcfarlane Arkham Asylum Batman, because while that figure was good, when I got the Arkham Knight Batman, it just was a whole lot better. So yeah, I have the Arkham Knight Batman now. The Arkham Asylum Batman, again, was a good figure, but it's just fodder now. So I used the wrist joints and the hip assembly for this guy, because the joints on the original Red Hood figure were starting to break. There was like stress marks, and I was like, screw it, I'll just swap them. And I also swapped this because if you remember, this leg was loose, but now with this new hip assembly, I can easily pose it. So yeah, they actually stay in place. And of course, I did the thigh mod. And originally, I did put the Arkham Asylum Batman's feet on this guy, but they didn't look good, so I just swapped them back for his normal feet. So yeah, that's what I did with the figure. And let's just take a look at the knife. Again, it was a bit longer, but you know, I shortened it down and just super glued the blade to the handle. Again, slightly crooked, but what can you do? But yeah, I mostly wanted this guy to be based off the given the accessories that he had in the Under the Red Hood movie. So I figured, why not? But yeah, there's the knife. Looks good. And of course, it has the pistols from Bloodshot again. Yeah, the Arkham Asylum Batman and my Bloodshot figure are just fodder now. But yeah, he has the guns that you could just put in his hands. I will admit, the Bloodshot hands hold the pistols a whole lot better. Now, for the rifle, you might be asking... Alright, just hold on a minute. I was planning on giving the rifle to Red Hood, but I mostly see him as using just pistols. If I could just... There we go. There, alright. So yeah, I didn't give him the rifle because I mostly prefer Red Hood having handguns instead. So for the rifle, instead, I just gave it to my Mcfarlane Toys Mortal Kombat 11 spawn. And yes, I did repaint the eyes, but this is for a different video. Or a video for another day, so let's just focus on this guy. But yeah, I pretty much kit bashed some parts. Like I said, the hip assembly and the wrist joints are from the Arkham Asylum Batman. The hands, the guns, and this blade were from Bloodshot. Obviously, I modified the blade to be a knife. And yeah, this Red Hood's a much more awesome now. Though, I'm kind of thinking of swapping the head. I mean, this head is not bad. It's not a bad head at all. But I'm kind of thinking of swapping it for a different Red Hood head. Maybe the Gotham Knights Red Hood head might work on this body. I don't know. But for now, there's my Red Hood. You know, with new parts, better wrist joints, better hip assembly. This figure's overall a whole lot better than how it was before. Oh, by the way, like I said, I cut these from the actual hands and just glued them onto the forearms, his original hands. Originally, I did use his original hands, but they ended up looking too ugly, so I decided, screw it, I'll just use the Bloodshot hands to paint the fingers, or color the fingers black. Like I said, I used a permanent marker Sharpie. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to bring this up. I made this figure a whole lot better. One last thing, I was planning on giving him holsters, but it didn't really work out well. I tried to use Bloodshots, but trying to remove them, I ended up tearing one of them. So I decided, screw it, I'm not going to give him holsters. Like, who knows, Red Hood could be hiding his guns in his jacket. But yeah, just wanted to bring you guys an update on what I did with this Red Hood figure. But anyway, that's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this. See you next time, and have a happy Halloween.